This one, this one goes out to all of you who teach of that Last Supper. And yet I say to you all, do you really know the true significance of why that story of his Last Supper is even told? And what I mean by his Last Supper is that supper I speak about is the Lord thy God. The last time he sat at a table and ate amongst men. Because right after that moment, he was put through the trials which led to his death. And no, he did not sit down and eat at a table like he did at that Last Supper. Now, what is the meaning of the Last Supper? It was to show us all that we must, in these last days, this is how you know I come and tell you the truth. Well, it's truth that I come with. Because here in these last days, you see all the disturbance that's going on in the world. Well, you world leaders, it's time you look at the Last Supper because it could surely be our Last Supper together. And I don't want it to be. I want us to be together for all time to be. But let me give you the greatest teaching of the Last Supper. It was to tell you all here in these last days that at this table we are all of you leaders from across the nations, you have to come to a table and eat together. Do you understand that? For who did the Lord thy God sit down with? But the leaders of all the tribes, the 12 tribes. And these were his disciples. They went out. And all of us are a result today. Everywhere are a result from these 12. And though the 12 has grown, but it is still from them teachings. By that Last Supper, who did the Lord have with him at that table? He had all nations sitting at that table. Now, here in these last days, me, the Holy Spirit, are coming, having a job to do. And my job is to ultimately get all of you to that supper where we sit at that table together and eat. No condemnation after, that's already been done. This time when we sit down and eat at the table, it's going to flourish life forevermore. So listen, what I've come to do, either we're going to do it, or the Lord thy God is going to do it. Now, for all you that keep saying, oh, we can't wait for the Lord to come back. Oh, yes, you can. And you don't want the Lord to come back. You don't want his hand being shown in this. But you do want our hand to get right. And then he present his power. Because it can go like this. But either way, he's coming back. Now, we can make him come back where he presents his power. We can make it come back where he enforces it. And if he comes and forces it, don't think none of you fucks. Because, man, I keep telling all you leaders nations, you talk about the nuclear bombs. None of that shit means nothing. You won't even get a chance. Well, you might get a chance to use it, but it'll be the last thing you use. And not because of the destruction that you think it's going to bring, because it shall bring no destruction at all. Listen, North Korea, South Korea, Russia, China, America, all y'all fucking dirty ass wars, stop it. Who's ever, just come. Get with me. Sit me at your table. Let's have a supper. And it'll be a supper. I will show you the heavens from this meeting. And that is the meeting that I ultimately want you, the leaders from all the nations, to sit down at the table with me. And we have a conversation so that I can set you all right. And I will set you all right. There shall be none after this supper There shall be none after this meal that won't be filled, and you won't walk away from the table dissatisfied. I promise you all that. So it's time y'all get with me. Keep going on your ways, and you're still gonna get with me because I come with a way that shall not be denied. God bless you all.